Alright, welcome back to another video on Fallout 4 modded. This is your host, Daddy Bunny, and I will be taking you back into the world. This is day 3, and currently it's New Year's, so Happy New Year's. Yeah. Hey, Paladin Dennis.
Paladin dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother.
Smoother?
That sweet was slow. However, your extra gun gave trick. I'm not certain I could have. I thought we worked well as a team. Agreed. That being said, I believe we first and foremost, if you'll hand me, I think you'll find it right. May it serve you well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, as far as the second one, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind. When we met at the police station, is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say
I'd be honored to join.
that's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the port.
sighting by Ella Fitzgerald. There's this article. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's correct. Of course, I have a statement from the nothing to worry about. Safe and all. Ready? It's crazy stuff. Anyway, it's something to think about, I guess.
Seems to be growing well.
love some Louis Jordan. Am I right? I am. Because Louis Jordan rules. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Power Noodles. Our chef only says one sentence, but that's okay because he only serves one thing. Now here's Connie Allen with a song that's... It's about... space travel. Here's Rocket 69.
that song by Warren Smith because I can't take it back. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead, or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway, glad you're back, Nick, even though we never really talk, like, ever. Here's Ray Smith with Right Behind You, Baby. The song that really sounds different when you hear it at 2 in the morning. Whispered really close in your ear. You know?
Everything okay, boy? Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello. You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
Are you really the last Minuteman?
Maybe not literally. There must be a lot of former Minutemen out there who gave it up in disgust after the Crimson Massacre. But we were the last active group of Minutemen.
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up. But I can't protect the Commonwealth off of... That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Heck, it means a lot coming from you, brother.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay, I'll do it.
It feels like I have witnessed something historic.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way. Take your time.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Beck. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. But one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make him more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you. Scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind once you clear it out, before you know it.
Wow, you're up.
Right?
Yeah. Did you feed the dogs? Thank you, anyways. You see that bike out there?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yes.
And what?
I don't know what that bike is. I thought it was just a bike in the
It's
house.
just a bike. Uncle Tony, would it hurt if you were to ask Uncle Tony, what's that bike there for?
What could tell you what's that bike there for?
Would it hurt? Would it hurt?
No?
Because Ariane asked. You hear what I'm getting at?
Yes.
What am I getting at?
Ask what the bike.
What is the... No, that's not what the question is. It goes deeper than that. What are we here for?
Why are you in this house outside? What are you doing here? Who are you? That's how deep it goes. But anyways, since you don't care, that's that word, don't care. You don't care to ask what that bike's for. I'm gonna let you know. If you want to use it to your word, so you don't have a little struggle. This is little, because you can manage walking. I see it, because when your brother's here at home, you don't even ask him, Joe, can you drop me to work? That's the best thing that I see from you. You're strong. But not only that, you're kind of dumb. We're here, we can help each other. But if you want to do it alone, I respect that. I give you that respect, because you're doing it alone. Not too many people can do it alone. But when there's help around and you don't use it, then that's on you, not on us. We don't hurt, you hurt. So I don't want you to hurt hard, but you can use the bike to your work. This is a knowledge I'm giving you. And if you don't look deeper, because you were taught better to ask and learn. We taught you so well that we have to teach you again how to respect. That's that main word, respect. That in our culture, we didn't learn the Bible until the Spanish came here. But now that we learned it, we loved it. But the Spanish way, which wasn't the truth way. But when you learn truth, you're going to know everything what Jehovah, as per Jehovah's Witness, calls him, the Father of Jesus Christ. And the Catholics, the Roman Catholics, calls him Yahweh in the book of Genesis, the Father of Jesus Christ. So like the Son has a name, in the book of Genesis, there's two pronunciations, Yahweh or Jehovah, depending on who you're studying with. So like the Son has a name, so does the Father. So one day when you ask yourself the truth, why is this? Why is these bad things happening to me? Why are they talking to me like this? One day you're going to find out when you seek the truth.
May as well check it out.
You understand?
Yes.
Because this family is here. No matter what, if we're mad at you, we still help you. Or if not your brother help you, maybe RN can help you. Or maybe me can help you. But if you don't like it, you don't like how we help you, or even if you feel you do not want to ask us for help, so be it. That's why I respect you, because you're strong enough. But if you do want to use it, it's there to you, for you to use.
Thank you, Uncle.
So you don't have a hardship. And that's why this house was built. Your grandmother said this is for everybody. If everybody don't understand what's going on, something's wrong here. So this house, Joe Boy can do so much, Ariane can do so much, I can do so much, Austin can do so much. Are we asking a lot from you?
No.
And you even heard me when I said, please, if you rake the front, can you rake the back? Did I not?
Yes.
Did I even say please to you?
Yes.
And so far, you haven't done a good job. Because where the car parks in the front and all the way down to the corner of our lot is never raked. It's never picked up. The leaves are never picked up in the dogs. I know we ask you, I don't know if I ask you directly, can you be feeding the dogs? But that's a given with the yard. Can you pick up that? And there's 3 other dogs here. So you can, you know. Because right when I wake up, what do I do when I wake up?
And see what needs to be done.
First and foremost, yes, I do that. First and foremost, take out the leftovers. Clean the pot of rice if it's spoiled. There's rice ready to eat. If I'm not out by 12, then there's rice ready to eat at dinner.
Stop being
So be it. Whatever type of food can be warmed up, there's always food. But if you choose to cook your own, hey, I'm not mad. I respect that you cook your own. But guess what happens? The food you do not eat that I cook gets wasted. But it is a blessing in disguise, because that wasted food goes to the chickens, goes to the dogs. The dogs that eat table food. The three in the front don't eat table food. A lot of things you're not understanding, and it angers me because we taught you this, and yet all you do is play game. I'm not asking you to pay power bill, whatever, but it's going to be asked of you. Maybe if Joe Boy moves out with his new girlfriend, they have a place, that's going to be asked of you because you're now being employed. But that bike was bought in the essence or idea, so you don't have a hardship walking. I didn't say, Adrian, hey, here's a bike for you for your work right away. The reason why I hesitated, I'm speaking the truth from my heart, mind, and soul. Yesterday, I'm like, you got home from work, I'm what? I still had to wash dishes. That's later on. I still had to feed and water the dogs. So when you came home yesterday was?
It's the yard.
Take a rest? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, the yard. Sorry, I forgot.
The trash. And
Yard, trash. Only that?
And
What do you... go ahead, speak.
and just
Yard and trash. Yard and trash.
trash.
Yard and trash. Play game. Yard and trash. Play game. Is this something that... I understand it gives you a stress relief and everything, but are you gaining anything from it? Because it looks like nothing. Because why? Yard and trash. Yard and trash dishes. Yard trash dishes. That's all. What else can we be doing here for Grandma? Grandma's dead, but why did she build this house? When you cannot stay with your own parents, guess where you go? Grandma's house, Grandpa's house, Daddy's house, Stepdaddy's house. Where do you go?
Here.
Right now,
Grandma's house.
Atsa's house, Ignacia, Tichara, Pangilinan, Cruz's house. Break the yard, wash the dishes, play game, sleep, go to work, 5 things. Break the yard, wash the dishes. What else is to be done here? Because Ariane, Joe Boy, Austin. Austin's hardly here now. He's with a girlfriend in Saipan. But guess what he pays too? The 3 here. Guess what they pay?
Really appreciate you helping us.
Austin, Joe Boy 100, Ari 150. Last time I checked.
Whatever the value of what, but what do they pay here?
The bills.
What are the
Water,
names of the bills?
water, power,
Water so you can
disposal.
drink. Water so you can drink. Power so you can play your game.
I don't think we've met yet.
What
Not
else?
exactly paradise, but what is, right?
Laundry soap. So have you bought laundry soap?
Only once.
Once? 2 months when Ali was here? Because Ali asked you? No.
Yes.
She
Yeah,
had to
that
ask you?
was.
Why do we have to ask you? That's the key there. In the way beginning when you first week were sick, what did I say? What are the key words I said about this place?
If you see something that needs to be fixed, fix it.
Fix it, clean it, pick it up. 3 days, the cockroach was right here. Nobody picked it up. I picked it up. Who cares about Atsa's house? Who cares about those cutting boards being black? Right now, look at it. It's immaculate. I say one is not perfect because it's cracked. But the 2 cutting boards are white as your butt. Your butt ain't even white as those cutting boards. not to insult you, but speaking the truth. What do I do for Atta's house? Because Atta didn't build this house by herself. Also, her son. If I didn't put in my check stubs, this house wouldn't be built. If Uncle Pat and Nana didn't put in their share to secure the loan, this house wouldn't be built. But Atta's the one that did the legwork to start to build this house after Typhoon Omar. 3 people after her helped her build this house. And what do? Yard. Dishes. Go to work. What else? It's 5 things. See, I forget.
Play games.
Huh? Oh yeah, there. Play games. Use the power that Joe Boy, Ari, Austin pays. Austin's not here, but he puts in for the power. What does that say to you commonly and truthfully? I'm not mad about this. I would love to be doing this every day, but I don't.
That I need to set my priorities straight.
You know it. We didn't have to tell you. You know it. How old are you?
19.
Are you a teenager?
No.
Because you're an adult now. Everything, and this is the truth. Even I felt it. When I always think of myself, whatever, I get in trouble. But when I put God first, family, my enemies, then me, right now I'm doing pretty good. I believe I'm doing pretty good. I don't need to pay for power, water, food. The blessing of the food stamps is putting food on our table. So when you don't need the food for everybody, they don't eat it, but guess what? It blesses the dogs and the chickens. But imagine there's no dogs, no chickens. All that food wasted. Because I don't want to eat that. I want to eat noodles. Yeah, I love noodles. I'll eat noodles every day if I can. But I also want you guys to eat. Not I accept whatever it is that you guys want to eat, then so be it. I'm not complaining right now, but I do accept it. Only because I'm speaking the truth right now. And one day when you find that truth, you're going to see Grandma's hard work. Not only Grandma, my hard work. And then the person that birthed you. And the person that is supporting the person that birthed you. What they did when the days before you became an adult. Every action you're doing is on you because that's what you do. But once you find the truth, God, family, friends, enemy, then you, one day when you realize that, maybe you're going to be a better person. But right now, in my eyes, you're not a better person. Game, yard, word, dishes, what else? That's all you're going to do in this house? You got to step up because I'm a hard act to follow. I started since 7th grade. Every year since 7th grade. Your mom's already in the States, married, having a family. But whoever's here in Guam always had new clothes every year, every school year. Because what happens when they see, hey, you wore that clothes last year, what happens? You know what happens? I just said it. They tease you. Hey, you're wearing your old jeans. So I was able to do that since the 7th grade. Plus myself to have new clothes. $100 plus. The highest I made was $200 a month. 7th grade to 12th grade. 12th grade I worked at Payless. Plus the newspaper for 10 months. I never complained, but I always worked hard. Why? Grandma told me. You want it? Work for it. I don't know what you're working for right now, but that's on you. But it's obviously what I see, you don't work for this family. So me, I'm thinking, what are your priorities? Why are you here? Because Grandma said you have a place here. But time is beating you. Time. All this time on this TV, you did not gain anything. You gained a mental state of whatever your mental state is correct. But as of now, you're losing, because when you wake up, it takes Joe Boy to come in, hey, get up, go do the art. Correct? Or
No. He only does that sometimes to tell me to go
lying? Does he wake you up to do something? Does Austin wake you up? Or even tells you, hey, how come this is not done? How come your clothes wasn't done? Why is it being piled up? Why? You have all the time. Even this game, you have all the time. You do not balance your time with the game and your time, what needs to be done around here. So many things. Even Ari knows. Ari cleaned the bathroom tonight. Did I ask her? Do I have to ask her?
No.
Austin has to ask you to do what? Subject is bathroom. Austin has to ask you to do what?
No, he didn't have to ask me to do the bathroom.
So previously, Austin had to ask you to do what?
I don't even know what he asked me. I usually just
You just
things.
do it?
Yeah. No one asked me to do the yard, trash.
Of course, by now, we shouldn't be asking or telling you, or even get up, do the yard, so forth. But yesterday when you came home, what? You see what I'm pointing at? Everybody's watching. If not me, somebody. All it takes a question, did Adrian do this, this. And there's more things to do. Even common sense. The bananas that are hanging out there, guess where I picked it from? Guess what I've always taught you, told you.
The banana
Get the
patches.
banana, chop the tree down, put it in there. And I'm even now pointing it out. Should I ask you or should I not? I think if I ask you, you might be mad to do it. To cut down the banana trees that I cut the bananas from. It's so dynamic on this, on your being here. Why do we need you here?
You don't.
And why? Why don't we need you? That's why you don't even think you're worth here. Because you're worth it here. But you're not picking up, not getting it. There's more things to do around here than this. But this is your priority. Once you get home, priority first. Bang, bang. Go sleep. Get up. Bang. You didn't wake up to do anything. What did you wake up to do? Before you even slept, what did you do before you slept?
Just yard, trash.
Because when you look at it now, it don't look like you did anything. That's the truth. And if you were to look at it now, it doesn't look like you did anything. But I'm not persecuting you for that. I understand it was windy and there's a lot of leaves falling every day because it's the season for it to do so. I'm not saying why didn't you do it. But I know you did it. But it's just I didn't see you do it. Even now, just talking to, trying to make you to have a sense. Hey, ask, like the wash today. You started to dry it when the door was open. There's wet clothes in there, wet towels, and there's towels spinning, just about to finish, and you're drying it already. That's a lot of power being wasted. When, oh yeah, Jobo, are you gonna dry those towels in there, he probably would have told you their last towels being spin, or Uncle Tony, are you drying towels? Because it's not on. The door's open. Stuff like that, that's communication. That's where you fit. To ask. Anybody drying clothes? This one's about to finish to spin. And if it was done to finish spinning, you would put 2 and 2 together. Oh, that's towels. Maybe I should add it in so I won't waste power and wait for this to dry and then put this in and then dry it again. And now that's 3 hours of drying versus the 1 hour to dry the existing towel and to put the towel that just finished spinning. That's the thing there. That's a math and common sense. You don't know what's going on. The door is open. It's just about finished done. And then once it knocks, you gotta reset everything. Meaning the clothes are too much, or all the clothes are on one side. And a lot of you guys don't know because you guys are not monitoring it. If you put cotton all together, they'll balance out. If you put nylons, purely nylons dry fit, they're even better and lighter versus the cotton. The worst one, the towels, because big towels offset everything. If the towels are all the same, it won't offset if you layer it. And if you don't put more than 4.
4 towels for the thing.
And if it's perfectly same size and layered correctly, it won't bang. Only because that washing machine is old. A lot of things to consider and learn, and there's more. It's not only do the yard. What else? Do the yard, do the dishes, do the game, whatever. Your gaming time doesn't equate to your time to do what's good for grandma's house. That's basically what I'm saying. And or even Aryan, if she gets married, move out, that's the money that's going to be asked of you. And it's going to be more than what? Hopefully you get full time so you could still be part of this family, but even though you don't make any money or what, you're still part of this family. But when you do not ask any help or what, that's on you. Suffer. Well, all you have to do is, Joey, can you drive me to work? Okay. Uncle Tony's home, you watch the girls, whatever. And you don't go to your brother for help? What does that say? There's animosity. Do you know what's that word, animosity? It's a fancy word. There's a hate going on in between you and your brother that you don't need his help when you do need help. That's on you.
But I don't. I walk because that's my therapy.
Therapy, so forth. But do you like that hardship? So that's why I give you that respect. You're strong enough to do it, but you're not so smart to use the help that's around you. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be picking up an argument, anything, meaning, that's what I'm trying to say. There's animosity. Oh, it's for your therapy. Well, what's deeper than therapy if you don't want to ask for help? What's deeper than that? What's the truth about not asking my brother to help me? Anybody here. Even your mom and your stepdad. I just got hired for Taco Bell. Mom, you won't even ask her for help. Why? Why are you mad at your mom?
My dad said my mom's not allowed to help me.
Huh?
My dad said my mom's not allowed to help me.
Okay, so then who do you ask next? Who's the one supporting your mom? Helping your mom live? No respect. That's what I mean. It goes deeper and truth. What's the truth? You're an adult right now. If you can't speak the truth, I understand. That's why you lose. no family, there's a hardship. Family will sacrifice for you, like your grandmother Otsa, Ignacia, Tichara, Pangolina Cruz will sacrifice for you. She sacrificed for Richard. Then who's next? Richard went off island. She sacrificed for you. That time you just went out the house. Oh, I went walking to do. No respect to her and to me. I'm looking for you. You just walked out. What is that? Mom, did Adrian tell you that he's going in? He didn't tell me anything. Ring, Francis. Adrian's not here right now. What does that say? We taught you no respect.
I was dumb and young at the time.
Yeah, and still is. You're still young.
But I'm not walking out on the family.
But look, that's the past night. That's the hardship you gave us. And still now it's happening. If you want to make an argument of it, then yes, you were young. Disrespectful, because that's the respect. When you walk out this door, Grandma, I'm going for a walk. That's the respect you should give your grandmother that is giving you this place right now. But you didn't back then because you were young. So now that she's gone and now that you're an adult, what are you going to do for this house? What is there to do for this house? Clean, yard, dishes. What?